What's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome to another Comics Unleashed. You know the drill. You got me, you got Sal Slab Guy, and you got Dan Kelly. Sal, tell them where they can find you when you're not here on Codex, bud.
Oh, well, you can always find me on YouTube under Sal's Comic Corner and under Instagram as the Slab Guy 77.
And
If I
Dan,
can
where
actually,
can they find you other than
right
here?
there.
You can find me on Instagram at Dan Kelly Art. Post sketch cards and drawings and sketch covers, and I got a couple blank sketch covers I'll be showing off that I just got tonight. Some new stuff, so maybe you'll see things drawn on them in the coming days. Who knows? But go check it out and find out.
Yeah, definitely. Good stuff there.
Yeah, and if you guys get the chance, go check out our website, codexstation.com. Get some merch from me, team. Let us know what you like and don't like, and so much more. And you can find all the socials on there, and you can find us on all the socials at the Codex Station. Go check us out. Give us a like, follow, share, subscribe. All the good stuff.
Absolutely. And don't forget, you can actually interact with us on the Facebook page of
What's up,
Comic
Richard?
Character of the Day. Hey, Richard. If you go over to the Comic Character of the Day, the Facebook page, you can check us out there.
Yeah, now that we got the two new owners.
Under new management, as they say.
Yes, we voted, and you two got it.
What's up, Adam? Yes, Richard has bought Dan Kelly Art, and
Yes.
I felt bad that it took so long to get that last sketch cover back from CGC. That was partially my fault and partially CGC's fault.
Yes.
That when I sent it to him, I put like a whole bunch of extra stuff in there. All right, well, Detroit kicked the field goal.
Good for them.
It'll be enough.
They needed it. Well, I'm going to talk about it a little bit in the pre-show, but we're going to talk about it more in the main show, too. We are doing the first giveaway of the month, and that is Secret Invasion, the complete series. For that one, guys, anyone that's on the chat tonight, put in hashtag giveaway in the chat so I can record everybody that's doing this. That'll be running until the 1st of February. And if you guys are just watching this and you're new and you're not subscribed, if you guys subscribe, take a screenshot and show us that you subscribed, you're automatically entered, and all members are already automatically entered in as well. That's another little perk you guys get if you guys join the membership.
There you go. Mr. Keith, how you doing, buddy? I saw you come on. There you go.
Richard said it's not your fault, Dan.
It's partially my fault because there's when you send in stuff for CGC to get for an artist account, when you send in normal stuff, there's Sal will back me up. There's really just the one form that you fill out, right? It's the one sheet that you put all the info on,
right,
and send it in. Yeah, I know, Adam. The Commanders are heading to the championship game. I'm frustrated for it. I was rooting for the Lions.
Richard, I got you, buddy.
The worst thing the league would want to happen is a Baltimore-Washington Super Bowl. They're like, all right, so the Mid-Atlantic cares and no one else does. Yeah, Gary will be happy with it.
Yeah, he is.
So normally when you send CGC stuff in, you just have the one sheet that you fill out that has all the info. When you send in stuff for for an artist account, you have the one sheet that you fill out that's got all your account number, your credit card, shipping, all that. And then there's another sheet that you put on underneath there where you put your account number again, and you put all your info, and you certify I'm the one that did this art. This is when I did it. This is who I did it for, and all that. So when I filled out the top page, apparently I forgot to put my account number in the top corner, but it was on the second page, which is I'm the artist. Here's my account. Yes, I verify I did this art. This is when I drew it and all this. So when they open it up, it tells me that they either ignored the second page or they lost it somehow, and they only went by the first page. So that's where the miscommunication comes, which is why I say it's partially my fault and partially CGC's.
I got him put in.
All right, very good. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you. And remember, subscribe too. Check out everything else we got. But yeah, it's been an eventful day for everyone, I think. So
yeah. Yes,
all
indeed.
Right. You guys ready to jump on this and start showing off some comics?
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you guys in about a minute.
You want me to kick it off?
Yes.
I shall.
Please. What's going on, ladies and gents? What's up, Boosh? And yeah, Adam, I got you too. Welcome to another episode of Comics Unleashed. We got the usual suspects with us tonight. Uncle Gary's out having many emotions right now watching the game, so we're gonna leave him to do that tonight and have the night off. But before we kick this show off today, if you guys see it in the chat, if you guys are the first time in here too, we are doing our first giveaway of the year, and it is going to be the full set for Secret Invasion. All you have to do, if you're a member, you're already entered in. If you're in the chat, put hashtag giveaway. And if you're just seeing this, make sure you subscribe, take a screenshot, and post it on one of our socials. That way we can enter you in as well. Oh,
When does that go through now? When does that go through till?
until February 1st.
All right.
On February 1st, we will make sure to have a winner, and it will be shipped out very shortly after that. So,
What's up, Talking Geek? Welcome.
what's up, Talking Geek?
What's up, Talking Geek?
All
What's
right.
up, Talking Geek?
What's up, Walking Geek? You guys ready to kick this one off?
Yeah, let's do it.
All
Let's
right.
do it.
I'll kick it off then. So, for my pulls for the week, we're going to start off with some indie stuff, and we are going to go with Minor Arcana number 5,
Ooh. Nice.
which I am digging at. Booge, I got you, buddy. After
got
that,
another one.
There you go.
oh, Talking Geek, give me a second. I got to keep up. Next up from Dark Horse, issue 3 of FML.
Very cool. Is that foily? Or is that
No,
just the way
it's not foily. That's how it is. It's that
Okay.
headstock.
Very
I
cool.
don't know. That is how it is every morning when I wake up.
That's how I do it. That's why I got it. Next we got number 9 for Farrell.
Very cool.
Which issue you talking about, Fish?
Probably, I guess, probably FML.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably. Because it is a good series. Following that, we got G.I. Joe number 3.
A real American hero.
I am actually digging the series. I know Dan's like, he killed off my favorite character, but I was like, for the first time getting G.I. Joe, I'm enjoying it.
I mean, it wasn't my favorite, but he's one of my top 10. They killed him off at the end of the first issue. I was like,
Yeah, they did.
ruining my
Pretty bad. Oh, Minor Arcana. Okay, yeah, that is a great series so far. Jeff Lemire's great. One that I was excited about because we're jumping into Marvel, and it still is really good, and it lived up to my hype, was Ultimate Wolverine number 1.
There you go.
bunch of different covers for that this week.
Oh,
Yes.
I know. And the best part is they have Ultimate X-Men, and that has nothing to do with the X-Men, but this one does. So, I don't
Go
know.
figure. It's weird.
Yeah. Incredible Hulk number 21.
That's a cool cover.
That is.
I love it.
I also have that one. That's a good one.
Early cover of the year. And
Yeah, starting them off quick.
got
next
to
up,
keep tracking of them now. Keep track of them now as you're going to
it's
going through the year. So at the end of the year, you're not like crap. Let me.
I've
think.
been putting bookmarks on them in CLZ just to remember.
I just have the little note feature in my phone, and I just put them in there whenever one jumps up at me.
Just
Oh. I'm sorry.
yeah. I hope he didn't touch you too much.
Oh, it's tied 3 issues. Wrong, Chris.
No. I was like, oh, our Chris? Oh, I'm sorry, man.
yeah.
When
Yeah,
Chris
Boosh.
gets going to be like, why am I touching people? Next up, we got the Immortal Thor number 19.
That's a cool
great
cover.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying it's hard to just pick one this week for me.
Alex Ross always does good covers, but I feel like you can tell when it's characters that he really likes, compared to other ones when he's just like, whatever. Like, I feel like some of them he just puts that little bit of extra in.
Yeah, there's a little oomph in it. But we got Exceptional X-Men, number 5. I quit. It's how I feel most days.
Who is it that's quitting?
No idea.
That's Kitty.
Is it Kitty?
Yeah.
I can't tell from the art half the time.
It's a badly drawn picture of her, I think.
It is. Next up, issue 2, Laura Kinney, Wolverine.
Yeah, that's a pretty badass cover too.
Their Daredevil Electra action. Issue number 5, Avengers Assemble. I am actually digging this series.
Yeah.
People.
Surprisingly. Like, most of the time, anytime they have a new adjacent, like, kind of Avengers title, I'm just like, nah, I got that one. That and West Coast have been great.
I like the cast of Avengers Assemble more than I like the main cast of the regular Avengers book right now.
Yeah, I feel the same way. We have, I don't even understand this, with the Amazing Spider-Man 65-point deaths.
Yeah.
Cool.
I like it. I'm liking it.
It's a cool cover. I don't understand the numbering.
I don't know. I don't understand the damn number either, but I like this. I like the story.
What's the number on it?
65-point death.
Point death.
Is that
because it's the 8th
where
death
he
of Spider-Man.
died?
Yeah. So next up, one they finally got to me that I didn't know, and we're in my DC haul now. The Penguin special. This is a thick boy, right here. This thing is like
damn, it's bending the board.
Yeah, it's got the board going nuts on there. I'm like, I gotta put another one in there to keep it fine. We got book 6 of Jenny Sparks.
You liking that?
It's by Tom King, so I'm not reading it right now. You know who is.
Isn't that the last issue? Wasn't it only 6 issues?
Yes, it's only 6 issues, so that's the last and final one. So we're gonna go all in with with the Titans, number 19. I like this one.
That's a cool cover.
Yeah, that is a great cover.
And then we have Nightwing 122, another cool cover.
That is.
Yeah.
You didn't want to get the other one where he's like in a bathing suit?
Yeah. That one.
I'm not showing that one on here, man.
Like, we know what demographic they're appealing to on that
I'm up on the wall.
Precious has got it beside the bed on the nightstand.
On my side. All right. Number 5 of The Nice House by the Sea. When I say this is a great book, I do not hesitate. Like, from Nice House by the Lake to the Sea and what's going on in this, it's just going to be a series after series after series for this. Let's see. We've got Action Comics 1082. Another good one.
That is a cool cover.
Yeah, that's a nice cover.
It's comic cover of the year after comic cover of the year so far. Next up, I did get another facsimile. Yeah, Boosh. And great stories in it, man. Like, 100%. I picked up another facsimile because that's how I roll. But I got Batman 609.
There you go.
Nice.
Can't go wrong.
Yeah, I guess they're reprinting all of the Hush storyline because they're getting ready to do Hush too.
Yeah. So, I mean, I got Hush collected. I just want the actual singles in one form or the other.
I bought them when they came out because I was reading Batman then. But looking back, I wish I would have bought the second print of the first one, because looking back, I was like, yeah, it's a cool cover, but whatever. I already bought it, and hindsight's 20/20.
Right. Last up for my pools, I picked up Green Lantern Fractured Spectrum.
Yep.
Nice.
Another cover that I'm like, this could be a candidate for sure.
Absolutely.
All right, so on to one that Precious found from the shop. This is a 1 in 25 variant, and it's Moon Knight Fist of Khonshu number 1.
Oof. That's nice.
That's cool. I love how the cape makes the Khonshu face.
Yeah, like she found this and I was like, all right, we're getting it. The rest of the stuff I got right now, we actually went into the antique mall today, and I was able to get some good stuff. So we found Doctor Strange #1. This is by Jed McKay.
Oh, that's cool. I like that one.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Which is really hard to find because for some reason we can never find the first issue. When we were at Baltimore, we couldn't even find the first issue. But we did get some of our collecting goal into for the Detective Comics first volume. First up, Detective 507.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And then we got 509.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
Internship. I would probably done the same.
Yeah.
And no, Batman 608 is the one where Hush started.
Is it?
Adam was asking. Yes, I think there was like I think
it's a prelude.
I think the end of 607 had like a little teaser at the end of it, but 608 was the one where it started. Because let me check and see who the creative team on 607 was.
All right. Well, next up we got 568.
Okay.
I actually like this one. Just hanging there from the sign. Then we got 638.
Yeah, that's cool.
Nice.
Some Aparo action going on there.
Yeah, because 607 was Brubaker and Scott McDaniel, and then 607 or 608 or 607 was added. Then 608 was when Loeb and Lee took over.
Okay. Then I got 843.
Oh, there's a lot going on there.
There is. A lot. And the last one that I got two more. So the last detective I got, this one actually shocked me because I didn't know he ever worked on Batman title, like ever. But this is 853. This is Neil Gaiman and Adam Kubert.
Oh yeah. Whatever happened to Cave Crusader? Yeah, that was a cool two-parter.
I like that cape action on that cover.
Oh yeah, it just a flowing.
Stuff flowing.
But yeah,
Kubert worked on. He had not a long run on Batman, but it was a little. 666 was a cool one because that was the one where it showed Damien in the future.
Yeah. My last book, I saved the best for last, but I found it at my shop, and I couldn't pass it up on how much it was. But I got Weird Mystery Tales #12.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah, that is.
The only problem, there's a few spine ticks, but for some reason, the 12 by the numbering is cut off.
Oh. Yeah, stuff like that used to happen a lot back then when when they were printing it and they just didn't do a good job and they just let's slice it off.
Yeah. No, but I was very happy with the price I got for that one because a lot of them go for anywhere from $12 to $20. So I did not get it for 12. Okay. All right, Dan, you up?
All right. Well, I've got, as I told the guys, I got a big stack of new stuff, and then later a big stack of back issues because I haven't shown books off in 3 weeks, right? 4 weeks.
Well, you did jump on before we did the pre-show and showed us how great you were doing. So
yeah, because we didn't do anything at the end of the year. Then there was the award show, and then I wasn't on last week. So I'll start off with DC. I got Shazam #19, The Horror of Mr. Mind.
Yeah,
Monster Mind. Also, I got a different cover, but I also got Titans #19.
Very cool.
Very cool. Titans has been a solid book too.
It has. Yeah, I was nervous with the new creative team taking over, but so far so good. It's only a couple issues in, so
Fish, you do not need help, my brother. Trust me.
damn. If I had more money, more discretionary income, that would be my stack every week. But, JSA number 3 with this cool Hawkman cover.
Yes.
Another
And
Lemire book.
Lemire's been like Lemire on that book surprises me.
Yeah, I agree with what Gary says about him. I like him as a writer, not so much as an artist.
I like that he can do both. That's my take. Like if you can double dip, might as well.
And it's funny, how much is DC pushing it? The back cover of every book is Creature Commandos.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, I got the A cover, but the Green Lantern Fractured Spectrum.
I wanted to pull the A cover too, but I was just like, I love that B cover too much.
And because I took a picture of this and sent it to Sal when I was, yeah, you're right, Talking Geek. Titans has been really good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been the flagship for like the first year and a half of of All In until or before All In.
Yeah. Leading up until All In.
Until they decided to bring the Justice League back. But yeah, so I was going around to a bunch of shops that I happened to be around today doing family stuff, and was checking for this book for Gary, and then happened to see this one and sent a picture to Sal. I was like, "Hey, did you see this?" So it's the Fractured Spectrum foil.
Yeah.
So I picked that one up for Sal.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Yeah,
appreciate that.
DC, I've really been digging DC for the all-in stuff. I like that they're keeping the core titles good, and yeah, JSA is great. The core title's good, and they're bringing it some of these characters that haven't had books in a while, their own books in a while, Metamorpho and Challenges of the Unknown, and
even Metamorpho is cool because it feels like it's got that like 50s feel.
Yeah. Batman 156.
That reminds me of when they did. It was obviously New 52. You're not gonna like it, but Batman Eternal. That first issue they had where everything was like just burning behind them.
Yeah.
I didn't hate everything about New 52. There were some books that were really good.
Yeah, but like if we had to do a majority.
Yeah, I just didn't like how it, like, hey, let's rewrite everything, especially because DC had been on such a roll for, 3 or 4 years before that where they were just kicking all kinds of ass.
Oh, it's not going to disappoint you at all.
Yeah, I've been digging it so far. But, I'm a big JSA fan, so as you will find out, shortly. Challenges of the Unknown number 2. Again, Challengers are one of those teams, those characters where it's not that I like really super liked or disliked them. I was just like, all right, they're there. If they show up in a book I'm reading, whatever. The first issue looked good. I picked it up and I was like, damn, this is really good. So I had to pick the second one up too. And this series has been a lot of fun. DC versus Vampires, World War V number 6.
Oh, that book, hands down, is probably the most fun. That and Dark Knights of Steel All Winter was a fantastic read.
This one was a pretty cool first issue. Justice League: The Atom Project, number 1.
Was it that good to actually pick up and start? Because I was very hesitant.
It was pretty good. It's a good, it's a good first issue that when you read it, you're definitely going to be intrigued to see, like, all right, what's happening with this. Yeah, like I said, for the first issue of Challenges of the Unknown, I said, whatever. It's the first issue. I'll give it a shot. If I don't like it, I won't pick it up. But it drew me in where I had to pick the second issue up to see where it's going. So the Atom Project, in fact, John at our shop told me that they had extra copies of it because the distribution company just sent them like 5 free copies and said, hey, we think this book's really cool, so we're just going to send you a few copies for free, to make sure that you have enough for everyone. It's like, damn, if they're pushing it like that. Yeah, Justice League Unlimited has been awesome.
The way the first one ended just goes like, what?
Yeah. I love the mix of big time characters and the lesser known ones too, where you're going to see like Mary Marvel interacting with Wonder Woman, and you're going to see some of these second tier characters interacting with the big guns. And I know Gary got the Aquaman #1. Glad to see him finally have his own book again. I haven't read it yet, but it looks good. The artwork looks good, so I'm excited. It's final. Washington beat Detroit 5-31. You let me down, Detroit. On to the indie stuff. I got this one. I had to pick this up because when we did the interview with J.G. Jones months ago, he talked about this book coming out. So issue 1 of Dust to Dust. I know this one came out a couple weeks ago, but that's a
cool cover.
It is. The artwork in it, it's J.G. Jones, so the artwork is going to be gorgeous. I'm not sure after the first issue exactly what the story is, but the artwork is enough that it'll draw me back to pick up the second or third issue to kind of see what's going on. They're sold out of this at our shop. Picked it up at another one I was at today. I know Gary, picked up a copy for me, but that's if the Chiefs actually make it to the Super Bowl. So we'll see. Hopefully they don't. But how the refs, we all know how the refs like to help them out. So, but so I got, even though
art's awesome.
Yeah, even though Gary picked up the first issue for me since my shop ran out, I saw this. It was the only one they had, so Lucky Devils won the blank sketch cover.
You are not gonna be disappointed in that at all.
I loved 3 Million Genie, so I expected
8 million.
They had 8 million.
8 million.
They had a bunch of the A cover and B cover, but they only had one copy of the sketch cover. I'm like, whatever, I'll pick it up. Maybe I'll read it and be inspired to draw some kind of demon or something. I got this one from the Horizon Experiment thing, the Finders Keepers #1. The Horizon Experiment's been a pretty interesting thing so far with all these first issues. So we'll see if this one holds up. Transformers 16. Haven't read this yet, but Bruticus versus Devastator, that ought to be a pretty awesome fight to watch. This book's been really cool. Nemesis Rogues Gallery #5.
Oh, the Mark Miller book.
Yeah, and we did the review of Nemesis on the podcast a couple weeks ago. Excuse me, where it was me and Gary and Mike that were on there, and we all loved it. Flash Gord #5, another one that's been a really cool book. The Transformer art's been really cool.
Yeah, it has. I love it.
Like I said, it's like a shame that Johnson's leaving after 24.
Yeah. A book that the artwork has not been good on, though, is Jupiter's Legacy Finale #3, which this is going to be the last one I get because, I like the first, the Jupiter's Legacy and Jupiter's Circle and that, but, it's too many books at this point. I'm just like, at this point in it where they're like fighting aliens and this weird stuff, I just don't care. The artwork in it, has not been good. When you go from like Frank Wheatley doing stuff to this, it's just, it's just a disappointment. So I'm not throwing any more money after that one.
He was like, drop that shit now.
I'm done. It's like that Family Guy episode where Peter's in the middle of the movie theater and he's like, done, and walks out.
Geiger #10. This book's been excellent every month. And I'm anxious to read this because, he's fine. They have this whole unnamed thing that they've been teasing, and they're finally having 2 of the characters that are going to meet up in this issue. So I'm very excited to read that. For Marvel Ultimates #8.
That's been a very, very good book.
Yeah.
Really, I felt like it's been I actually think this is the last issue I'm getting. I felt like it hasn't been. The first issues were really good. I felt like the last few have just been kind of eh.
Like, I'm up to issue 6. I just finished issue 6 because I'm still trying to get back up. But I dug the whole Hulk Iron Fist clan idea. Like, that was awesome. Like, to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's been all right, but that one and Black Panther 2, I was like really excited about it when it started, and then the more it went on, I was just kind of like, yeah, this book's kind of dragging. I'm still loving Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna keep getting that one, and then I picked this one too, Ultimate Green one. So hopefully this one is good too.
Let me know what you think on that one because I enjoyed it. And I know if we probably talked to Colossus Ryan, be like, dude, your boy's in it.
Well, I know in the whole Ultimate Universe they have Colossus as a bad guy that's like, one of the big bad guys, which, I don't care for that, but it's whatever. I'd say I still have Colossus in the main universe, but they're not putting him in any books right now. Daredevil number 17.
Cool cover.
The book's been decent, but man, I'm looking forward to Daredevil Born Again. Oh, that series looks really good.
Yeah, it does.
It's like Jamie. I got Avengers Assemble number 5. I've been digging this series so far.
Lizard people.
I like the mix of where you have like the big time kind of Avengers like Cap and Hercules and Wonder Man stuff, and then you got some other ones like Living Lightning. Haven't seen him in a while. Like the the older sister from Power Pack. That's an interesting one to throw in. I got this one. It's another sketch cover. I guess I reserved it. I don't really remember why, but Deadpool Wolverine one.
Because that actually was a fun Deadpool Wolverine book.
I mean, I hope it's the regular cover looks cool. I hope it's better than the last one because the last one, I just couldn't read it. I didn't know what was going on. So I picked this one up. I'll read it. I think I picked it up for the sketch cover because I thought, maybe I could draw something and maybe we'll buy it. We'll see. So, if it's good, I guess I'll pick up the rest. Wolverine 5, which is a super cool cover.
And a good story right now. I'm really digging this story.
Yeah, it's been fun. And X-Men number 9 and Uncanny X-Men number 8 to close out the raid on Grey Malkin series. So I'm interested to read that to see how that all ends. And you want me to show back issues now, or are we swinging?
Yeah, go ahead. Get it out the way, and then we're going to go back into the giveaway again.
All right. Yeah, Avengers Assemble has been good. All right, so I got a figure first I'll show. I got a gift card for Target for Christmas, so I used it to buy this figure, and the gift card was enough to pay for it to order it online, except that I had to pay the extra shipping, so I had to put 6 cents on my credit card to cover the shipping that the gift card did not get, but puts me one step closer to my West Coast figure run. So I got the Vision.
That is cool.
Yeah,
it's very cool.
And you see like the look on his face is just like F off.
Yeah. He's like, when is my show coming out?
Yeah, I guess they have to find some more like obscure dead MCU villains to put in it.
Yeah.
And
make them relevant.
So, like I said, one step closer to my goal of having all the Marvel Legends figures that were members of the West Coast Avengers that they've made. There's some members of the team that they haven't made figures for and probably never will unless they get really, really desperate and they're not looking to make like their 795th Spider-Man figure. Yeah, thank you. It is a cool looking figure. And I wanted the white Vision too because I know when when he joined the team, it was the red and green and yellow one, but they turned him into the white Vision pretty quick, and then that's how he was the rest of the run.
Yeah.
Thank you, Booze. And then back issues.
If anyone has to pee, do it now.
Yeah.
I'm not going to show all of them because that would be obnoxious. So, what I will do is show. I got this stack off of eBay, all from the same seller that I mentioned before. Was it Josh Guy 6 or something like that?
Yeah.
Forget his name. But he puts up these lots of like 5 books, and he'll start the bidding off at $5. They usually don't go that much more. Yeah, thank you, Talking. I was a huge West Coast Avengers fan, and I'm glad I completed my run of it years before WandaVision came out, and the prices spiked on so many of the books from the run. Yeah. Well, the books that Gary shows in his showcase are a little more prestigious than the ones I'm about to. So, anyways, these are all issues of Flash of the first Barry Allen volume. So I'm not going to show all of them. I'll just go through real quick and show a couple good covers.
Did they at least give you like, or is it a complete run of them, or is it just a mix of whatever?
Oh, well, when he puts the lots up, he'll put up he'll put up 5-issue lots, and normally it won't be like a complete run. There'll be a few issues missing here or there, but you'll get like 251, 252, 254, 255, 256. Like that'll be one lot, and the other one. So this one's a pretty cool cover, where they're dragging him through, where Mirror Master's dragging him through the street.
Yeah.
That one is 241, which I actually already had this one, but I didn't have the other 4 in the lot, and that one's a better condition than the one I had.
I'll take it off your hands anytime, Dan.
All right, I got it in the. I got a box over here of the sell/trade books. This one's pretty cool too. This one with him and Elongated Man, where Elongated Man looks like they switched powers or something. I like this cover. I really just like the colors on this cover.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Everything pops.
This one, if you don't like clowns, this is a cover that might haunt you.
Yeah.
A little bit.
This one's pretty cool. Shock follows shock as the Crimson Comet races through time to regain his own future.
See, like some of those, like on Gary shows when he has like was it Unexpected or, like the house, or was it the House of the Haunted, where it's just a black title with the logo and then underneath is the art. Like some of those are cool, but like something like that I love that.
Yeah, this one is cool. 289 because this is where they started putting after they canceled the first Firestorm series. This is where they started putting some backup Firestorm stories in Flash. So they did that for a little bit. Where's another cool cover?
Good goal, Boosh.
Yeah,
that's a cool series. Here's another good one with Elastic Man, who was who used to be in the Barry Allen Flash books a lot. This I always thought was a pretty cool cover.
Yes.
Yep.
So that will do it for the Flash ones I'll show off. Then I got all the rest of these I got from the dollar box at the Frederick location of Beyond Comics, which I stopped in there to look for. I actually stopped in there because I wanted to get a copy of Dust for Dust because I missed it at our shop. And I was like, oh, while I'm here, I'll flip through these dollar boxes. And I found this and so much more that I could have gotten. But this one I just picked up because, it's a nice old Legion of Superheroes.
Oh, yeah.
That's wild.
Couple issues of the first run of Booster Gold.
Those are always a must.
Yeah. So I got 24 and 25, which was the last issue of his first run. And I think that puts me about halfway I would have to to check, but I think that puts me about halfway through completing my run of that, and then all the rest of these are All-Star Squadron. And again, I wasn't expecting to buy it, but as I'm flipping through, I'm like, oh, I need this one, and then I was just going through. I was like, holy shit! So again, I'm not going to show every cover because that would be obnoxious. I'll just flip through and show some of the. I mean, they're all pretty cool ones, but I like this. I'm always a sucker for one where it's a team busting out of like a headline or a newspaper or a comic or something.
Yeah.
This one's pretty cool of Steel fighting Robot Man.
Yeah.
I just like the purple cover on that one with how all the other characters pop from it. And this is one of the great old style DC covers where they used to have like all the heads of the different characters along the border, which they used to do that on Justice League a lot. It is a pretty cool Alan Scott cover.
Oh yeah, that is cool.
Anytime you get Alan Scott on a cover, I'm usually gonna buy it.
Oh yeah. See, I grew up. I love maybe it's because my dad has the World War II plane, and I just grew up around all this World War II stuff. But I always have an affinity for like Justice Society, Invaders, all those characters, All-Star Squadron, all those characters from that time period. This is a pretty cool one with the 7 Soldiers of Victory.
Oh yeah.
Where they actually have 7 of them on here. They don't have the 8th member of the 7 Soldiers of Victory. So if anybody knows who even though they're the 7 soldiers, there was an unofficial 8th member. If anybody remembers who it is, throw it in the chat.
I have no idea.
You'll get an official Codex No Prize. And if nobody says it by the end of this, then I'll just say who it is. This one's pretty cool. Our Man versus Baron Blitzkrieg. Maybe
that's cool.
Maybe that's one reason I liked it, because you always got to see the World War II heroes beating the crap out of Nazis, and who doesn't like to see Nazis get the crap kicked out of them?
Yep.
On the weekly.
This was a cool one too with Captain Marvel and and Superman. Yeah, and it's fun. You know what? It's funny that you said the villain, the real American. What a villain! There he is. Yeah. Oh, this is a dope Starman cover. Another good purple background.
Yeah.
This kind of looks blue on here, but it is purple. We got Sir Justin looking like he's about ready to take down Our Man. Got the Crisis on Infinite Earths. Got a couple issues that were crossing over with them. That one's a pretty cool one. This Captain Marvel. Well, they always say Shazam because DC couldn't put Captain Marvel on the covers of the books. That one's pretty cool too.
Oh, that was a Crisis book.
Yeah, they had a few issues there, about 5 or 6 where they crossed over with Crisis. This one with the Atom, Starman, and Wonder Woman. I like that one. Another a good Sir Justin one for all the Shining Knight fans.
He was a pretty cool character on Justice League Unlimited cartoon.
Yeah.
Favorite? Which one was the favorite? Just because it can never be made. Oh yeah, the Real American one. Yeah, that's. You notice on all these old books, if you look at old issues of All-Star Squadron and Invaders, I mean, even Captain America and stuff, you'd see them fight Nazis and they'd have the swastikas and stuff. You don't see them put those on covers anymore, even if it's them getting beat. Yeah, Nazis don't like reading comics about Nazis getting beat up. I like reading comics about Nazis getting beat up. This is a pretty cool Robot Man cover,
Oh yeah.
which is a different Robot Man than the one that's in Doom Patrol.
Hmm.
And then the last one I'll show is the annual number 3 that I got, which is the All-Star Squadron starring the Justice Society of America.
Nice.
That is a good one.
And that is the giant stack of All-Star Squadron that I got. So this stack, along with the pretty big stack of All-Star Squadron that I already had, puts me 8 issues away from having the complete run. Which,
Oh wow.
as soon as I got that stack, I'm like I think I told you guys, the only one I need that would even cost a little bit of money, and it's not even that much, is the Todd McFarlane issue. All the rest of them are just $1, $2, $3 books. So I should be able to put that, finish that. So that's on my collecting goal list for the year. And I think that's one that I will be able to accomplish.
Yeah, that's
So
pretty awesome.
For new stuff, for old stuff, that's it for me. And I know Jamie wanted to mention the giveaway one more time.
We're going to talk about one more time, ladies and gents. It is the first giveaway of the year. We're going to run this till February 1st, and it is the complete set for Secret Invasion. All you have to do, if you're in the chat right now, is put hashtag giveaway. We'll enter you in. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, take a screenshot, post on any of our socials. And cool thing is, if you're a member, you're already entered to win. It's only $1 to be a member. So, go do that.
Do it.
Sell.
Now. Yeah.
Buddy, what you got?
What's up? What's up, guys? All right. Here's
how many Venoms you got this week?
You'll be surprised.
11.
You'll be surprised. All right, so let's start off with Exceptional X-Men, the I Quit issue. Put you guys down there.
Well, who's the one that's wearing the blue? Because I thought Kitty was the one that's wearing the blue.
I don't know. To tell you the truth,
I haven't been reading that one.
I have not read it yet, but Kitty was last issue I read. Kitty was like on the verge of quitting. She was
Yeah, she was like, I'm done. Like,
yeah, she was really pissed off at everybody and everything. She's one of those where she just hates everybody right now, and I could totally feel that.
You're right, Adam. All the Venoms.
all of them.
All the
all
Venoms.
the marmalade.
So we got Amazing Spider-Man 65 point depth.
Well, we got you, Mr. Keith.
Yep, got you on right now. Well,
Also
you're
picked
already
up 21.
a
Awesome
member,
for
Mr. Keith.
also for cover of the year. All right, so I too also got Batman 156 City on Fire.
That cover I mentioned, Batman 666 earlier. That cover does remind me a lot of the cover to that issue.
It does.
If anybody wants to Google it, it's the same kind of thing. It's a building and Gotham on fire in the background, and then Damian as Batman right up front. And it's the only time we've seen Damian as Batman as that future Batman.
No.
As No,
that they did a stint in Future State Gotham where he came back as Batman 666.
Where it's him in that suit.
Yes.
Okay, I missed that then.
All right, so I also got the Green Lantern Fractured Spectrum #1 variant cover for that.
I love that cover.
Why is this Marvel out of order? But got Wolverine, Laura Kinley, Wolverine #2. I like this one. I picked up some back issues of her, and I like this. I like the way they draw her because I'm just kind of a sucker for that. But it's Purgatory, Altered States Grindhouse #1 from Dynamite.
Oh, Dynamite.
Dynamite.
All right, Jimmy.
And then I picked up this Ultimate Wolverine #1 variant cover.
I did like that one.
Oh, you know what? I forgot. I'm sorry. I forgot. I was going to say who the unofficial 8th member of the 7 Soldiers of Victory.
Oh, go ahead. Do that.
It was Wing. Wing. He was the sidekick to Crimson Avenger there, because all the rest of it was Sir Justin, and then him, and then it was Green Arrow and his sidekick Speedy, and then it was Star Spangled Kid and his sidekick Stripesy, who was older than him. And even though Wing was a sidekick, he wasn't an official member, but he was kind of still a member.
Right. All right. So next up is Rogue Savage Land, Foily Goodness.
That is.
Did you read it yet?
Not yet. I haven't read anything from this week.
Oh, yeah. I'm interested to see how that series is.
All right. I'll let you know.
In the
All right. So
Land.
on to my back issue stack. You saw a slab there. Yes. Slab will come at the end. So I scored this copy of Amazing Spider-Man number 71.
Oh, that's awesome.
That is.
A little beat up. It's got kind of a torn on the top, but that's all right.
It's got that love, man.
It's got that love, and it wasn't badly priced either. So, all right. I picked up this one. It is got some scribbles, but I don't know who it is has scribbled it. If you guys could tell, I forgot to write down who scribbled this, but Jonah Hex number 1 with the scribble.
So
it looks like it's not Palmiotti.
I don't know. I'd have to look at the one I had, but it doesn't. Let me see it again. Maybe that does look like it could be a.
It's a J and a P.
Is it Ross?
I don't think it's Ross.
Let me see who the creators on that were, because I know it was Justin Gray and it was Jimmy
Gray, Palmiotti, Ross, and Keith. So I'll put that aside. I'll bring it back up if you can find it. So this is the issue I already own. I actually already owned a slab copy of this. But it's Spectacular Spider-Man number 200. But look at that. Sal Buscema signed it. And there was only 5,000 signs. It's number 60 out of 5,000. So,
like they say, you either want the low number or the high number.
Yeah. I think I like the low number because I can't imagine someone sitting there writing their name 5,000 times and not screwing up their name by the end of the list.
He's signing. He had 60. He's like, I'm so done with this. Somebody's gonna try to get this CG feed, and I'm just signing away.
Yep. So this actually, okay. Dark Horse presents. Okay. Dark Horse presents number 36. This is this represents the first issue of Aliens versus Predator in the comic universe.
Ooh.
So I got one of these earlier. I sent one off to Brandon from Mon Comics because I know he's a big Alien guy. And he was like, "Oh, do you want anything? You want me to do you want me to pay you for it?" I'm like, "Nah," because I found this other copy. And I said I just picked up that one, so it's all good. Wasn't too expensive, so all good. All right, so picked up this Amazing Spider-Man 654. That one. Wow. This is the first, I believe, Flash Thompson with Venom.
Nice.
If I remember right.
So have you figured out? I know because you always pick up a bunch of Spider-Man issues too, and I know you're working on the X-Men run. Have you figured out how many away you are on Amazing Spider-Man?
Too many. Too many.
Too
many.
Too
many. I'll if I have to ballpark a figure, probably a good 160-ish issues, maybe a little bit more than that, maybe 175.
Right.
That's not bad though, because that series first volume ran a long time.
Ran 441, if I remember right.
Longer than that, wasn't it?
No, it went to 441. The second volume changed the numbering back to Legacy and then went to 700 or 800.
Oh, maybe that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah. So, let's see what's up with that. Yeah, so the first volume went to 441, and I got a lot of gaps from what I'm looking at right now. So, all right, so moving on. Picked up this one. And you know what? I forgot the title name, and it's not on there.
Yes, Richard. Follow what Richard says, everybody.
Huh?
So follow what Richard says.
Yes. Do what Richard says, ladies and gentlemen. So this is the Fall of X number 1. This is the variant, the Comic Mint, New York Comic Con exclusive. So that was pretty cool.
That is.
You're right. DC and Marvel both have some great foil covers lately, and Sal buys them all.
Right.
That's right. Did you ever find out?
I didn't tell you. One of those, that Scarlet Witch foil, when I got to the shop before you this week, I was talking to Obed. I'm like, all right, how much? I was like, all right, which of those do you think I could talk Sal into buying? And he's like, I'm just going to I'm just gonna put him in his box and see. And he pulls your stuff out to have it ready for you before you got there. He's like, oh, he's already got this one in his box. So he put one back, and he's like, just put the Scarlet Witch in. And then when he looked at it, he's like, you already bought this one.
Yeah. I'm like, I knew it looked familiar, but like I said, I thought I had bought like the non-foily version of it. So, but I got it. So, okay. Next up is Miss Marvel #1, also with some scribbles.
Oh, nice. Who signed that?
Honestly, I forgot now too. I think it's
Richard said that it's Gray's signature.
That's great for who?
Hold it up again.
Hold this
up
is Miss Marvel's. Let me do this. Maybe.
No, hold up the hex one.
Here's the hex. Oh, you know what? That could be Gray.
I think that's Jimmy Palmiotti.
Really?
I'm looking at Jimmy Palmiotti signature. You're probably not gonna be able to see it real well on the phone on here. If you look at that, that's signed by Jimmy Palmiotti, and that looks almost the same. That looks almost exactly the same.
So that's Palmiotti's signature. That's cool.
Yeah,
I'll have to
keep going because I might have the Jonah Hex I got him to sign sitting here. Oh, I do.
Okay.
And? Well, no, this signature looks a lot different. So who knows? Where is the signature part on there?
Yeah, there we go.
You said, let me be.
That's great though, or is that Palmiotti?
That's Palmiotti that signed it.
Really?
The J looks similar though.
Yeah.
Yeah, the J.
I know it looks like an R-E.
Looks like Reyes.
It does. But he signed it, so who knows?
So if you want to check this one out, see, I'm not sure who signed this one. Right off the top of my head, I forgot.
Yeah, let me.
But it's Reed, De La Torre, and Palmiotti on this one as well.
Well, so that's definitely not Palmiotti's signature.
Yeah. So let's just move on.
I'll say this too. I miss her being in that costume. I think that's the best costume that she's had.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. All right, Dan, this is this one. I thought of you when I picked it up, but it's Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Oh, that's awesome.
Issues 1, issue 2, and issue 3.
Nice. I'm going to start picking up more Indiana Jones books when when I'm seeing them.
Okay. This next lot here I got for $15, and it's the all the verses.
Nice. That's not a bad price.
Yeah. So I scored that for $15. This one I got for I got thinking of Uncle Gary, but it's X-Men #30. It's the Miguel Mercado exclusive.
You sure that's not an Avengers book, Sal?
I am positive that is not an Avengers book.
He's hanging on a wire outside of Avengers Mansion waiting for them to land.
No, he's not. He's in his lab in the X Mansion for sure.
Hashtag Beast is an Avenger.
Look at that. Follow the House of X, #30.
Yeah, it's a second book behind that one.
Sure.
Yeah,
What did he say? Avengers? Yeah, I don't think so. All right, so here's another one where I picked up a signature book as well. This is Uncanny X-Men 476, the Thunderbird.
That is a cool cover. That was a really cool storyline too. That Shi'ar Empire one where they were off in space with the Starjammers. That was a really cool story.
Yep. This one's signed by Billy Tan.
Yeah, he was the artist on that run. Mm-hmm. So none of these signatures, the person selling them they didn't mark who sold or who.
He did. I just didn't write them all down.
Oh, okay.
He did. I just didn't write them all down.
Yeah, signature chase.
Yeah.
No. Jeez.
Yeah. Well, it was all within the same sale, and I'm like, well, okay.
Might as well.
All right. Yep. All right. So in my never-ending battle to get X-Men issues, I got X-Men #33.
Nice. Sal, on whatever the thing was, Sal was like the lonely housefrau that's sitting there during the middle of the day with the Home Shopping Network on.
Yeah.
And he's like Peg Bundy with his bonbons there and the drink and just sitting there calling it, I'll buy that. Put it in my box.
All right, folks.
I'm telling you, Richard, that one where they were fighting the Shi'ar, that was a really cool storyline.
It was. So here's your, Venom book for you guys. Picked up a Venom #1 Lethal Protector. I'm always on the lookout for one of these that I can slab, and I think I'm gonna get this one slabbed because that's a good one. That's a good copy.
So you got to get the gold foil one.
I know.
Or
That's a little
the
pricey.
black
one.
foil.
Yeah, those are a little pricey. Check out the Spider Girl #77.
That one's cool.
Yep, love the negative space on that too.
Well, the reason, if I remember right with that storyline, the reason that it was them doing the stuff with the Shi'ar is because the third Summers brother was kind of taking over the Shi'ar Empire, and that's why it was going against the Starjammers and the X-Men that were with him. It was Havoc, Polaris, Warpath, and I can't remember. There were like one or two other ones. I forget who. It wasn't the whole team. It was just a few. Rachel was with them, and they were fighting against the Shi'ar because Vulcan had taken over as the Emperor.
Right. And for the last Raw book, I picked up the variant of Ultimate Ghost Rider,
Cosmic
Ghost Rider #1. Sorry.
You're good. I did love that book.
Yeah. And then for my slab, I picked up Amazing Spider-Man #606.
Ooh. Is that signed? Or is
no, it's not. That's not signed.
That's just a signature on the car.
And it's a 9.6. So did score that one.
Hi, Pam.
Oh,
hey, Pam. And that's it.
Oh.
Oh, Pam. Yep.
Pam is coming in clutch.
I don't care whether it's Space X-Men or On Earth X-Men. If the story's good, that's all I care about.
True.
Yeah, as long as it's written good, I've never cared.
I can even deal with crappy artwork if the story's good.
See, I like but I like the Starjammers too. That's a team I'd like to see. I'd like to see given a little more love because there's so much stories, so many good stories you could write about space pirates. Lovable space pirates.
Space pirates.
Richard's on a tear.
Who's like?
Okay, we're not gonna talk about space anymore, just for Richard's sensitivity levels here. Sorry, bud. Dan, Sal, stop showing space stuff.
Sorry.
Oh god, but that was another good episode. I mean, everyone got a lot more different, and everyone had back issues, which is really strange for a change. But
yeah, I don't think I'll be having many back issues for a while there. But the black books, I got them off of eBay, and I actually got them in a little bit before Christmas. I just didn't want to show them off on our Christmas one because we were just showing off. We're just showing off Christmas stuff we got.
Yeah.
And then so they sat here for a while. Then, like I said, all the other ones were from when I went diving through the dollar bin at Beyond.
All right.
Justice for Dexter.
Oh, you mean how great Lobo is?
All right, we won't bring up Jason Momoa.
Yeah. The Loboa.
If there was ever an actor made perfect for casting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, just watch Aquaman 2. He just doesn't have the face paint on. Yeah. But yeah, let's call this one a night, gents. Again, thank you everyone in the chat for participating. Thank you everybody that's watching. And as always, you can find us or Sal where when you're not doing Codex things.
But be first. You can always find me on YouTube under Sal's Comic Corner or Instagram as the Slab Guy 77.
And then the guy directly below us, not Richard, because he's got hot takes tonight.
I'm gonna next time. I have your address now, Richard. I'm gonna send you some Lobo artwork. I'm gonna draw it especially for you. Oh, Dan Slott's taking over a Superman title.
Yes, he is.
Unfortunate.
It's gonna be the all-in Superman title. It's gonna restart with #1.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, do some push-ups. Make yourself look like Lobo.
There you go.
Wow.
Yep. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. And don't forget about the giveaway.
Yep.
Go until February 1st.
But we didn't say where. Dan didn't say where they could get him at.
They all know where they can find me at this point.
All right, I'm just saying. We just skipped over that. I don't want to do that.
Instagram.
There you go.
Yeah, and, find us at thecodexstation.com and find us on all the socials at the Codex Station, because that's where you're going to find us, and that's where you're going to post, if you're new watching this, a screenshot of you subscribed so that we can get in on the giveaway. Because we'll be doing one every month, so be ready for that. Ladies and gentlemen, take care. Have a great night. Read some comics. Talk about them with us. We all love you, and we'll see you in the next one.
Lobo Tools? What?
Oh, tools.
Tools?